here we go. All right.
Why are you looking at the skip button when you could be looking at all of this?
Don't skip, and Leon's will reward you.
Oh, I'm thinking about getting a fake tattoo.
Of Mama.
Always, Mama.
That's crazy.
Oh, the savings are here.
There we go. Oh, the savings. All right. All right. That's that for that. That's that for that. Let's hear some music from Mexico. Let's hear some music from Mexico. Some royalty-free music. That's only 6 minutes long. There's 14 songs on that one. Latin themed. There we go. All right. Now I am going to get back to this. I'm putting polka dots on it. That's all you need to know. Sticky. Covering up the spots so it's not getting too, just moving the flow chemicals. It's probably not good that I've got my bare hand in it, but you know what? I've had my bare hand in a lot of things. I've had my bare hand in a lot of things, and you know what? That comes with the profession that, well, no, not my profession, because I always wore gloves. Anyway, so I don't know what to compare it to. Anyway, I really like what's happening with this. It's kind of cool. I just want that flowing combination just to kind of help move the different colors around without me having to move it too much, because I'm really liking these lines that I'm getting up here with this. You don't need to, oh, you see, it'll frig it out, right? Only one way to learn. Only one way to learn, but how you learn is up to you. So if I'm going to tip this thing, I'm going to put some gloves on. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put some more alcohol colors on it. And that'll be sort of like a base kind of color. Base. Because we're all about base. And as you can see, I use paper towel over and over and over again because the beautiful thing about paper towel is that it dries and it's reusable. So I think that's pretty good. I do want like, there we go. Look at the size of that. 2 drops. There. Okay. I haven't got a whole lot of time to do this because it'll, my resin is, I just want to put my resin over top of this too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to because, running out of time. I love this mermaid blue. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. That's what I used in that other piece that I just did, with the wood. I think I used, oh, I can't remember what I put in there, but I love the blue in that too. And this blue is pretty amazing. And I just want to put it down along the sides. There we go. There we go. I just want the sides covered as well. I'll get my little guy very soon. He's a cutie bug. Cutie bug. A cutie guy. I love him. Yeah. So there's not really much to say. I guess that's probably another reason why I sort of play music all the time. Gosh. All right. Tumble, tumble. There we go. Now I would like to put some more gold on that, which is right here. And then I'm going to dry it. Okay, now I'm going to dry it. Move it around a bit. Break up that gold a little bit too. Just gonna spread it out. I always, yeah. That is alcohol creams. Maybe I want to use as my hair dryer, but probably help dry it. I think faster because I can put it on cool. when one becomes impatient, one takes a paper towel, puts it down over top, pat, 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 oops, pat. Okay, come on now, don't do this to me. All right, I really should have taken that paper out, but I didn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just dry that off. Oh, I like that. Now put that side down. The paper's got a pretty little design in it. I think I'm getting that on my canvas. Yeah, boom, ah, boom. All right, dry some more. Is cooking in here, isn't it? It's starting to cook. Anyway, let's get this in here. I'll put some in here because what I want to do is use some Aurora Borealis violet. So I just need that right there. There we go. And I don't want it to, I just want it to be transparent. So you can still see this through it. That's a good one right there. This is violet. So I just want to kind of put it around like that, eh? There we go. Stuff is nice. There we go. That's that. Now we're gonna do another one with the green, and then I'm gonna put red on it. And we're gonna see what we get. I'll just stick that there. cup. Put some in there. This is the green. I just used the violet. Put some green in. It's important that when you're mixing this stuff up, that you hold it away from you, because the powder will, well, I mean, if you're clever and remember, then you put the powder in first and then the resin on top. So I'm just mixing this up nicely here. And I'm gonna put this right here. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but I am curious to see. I'm gonna cross it over just a little bit too, just to see if what it does to the colors. And I'll just let that go right there. I'm gonna take that one off. And now I'm gonna use the red. The red, right there. Aren't I clever? Without spilling it all over the place. There's the Aurora Borealis red. And I'll likely use the rest of it to maybe do a little bit more gold. But you see how that works? You just kind of fold it in like you would if you were making meringue or whatever. You know, folding it in, fold, fold. Now, put this here, right across, and I'm going to put that up and go like that. And I'll just leave that for a minute. Put it back over here. All of my cups are very well used. I let them dry out like that, and if I can peel them out, I will. If not, I just leave the, you know, the remnants of the resin in, because once it's dry, it doesn't come off, and you can use it again. Now, what I need, I'll take this right here. Excuse me, I got the herbsy burpsies. There we go. Do is use some of this clear just so that it doesn't like go all over the place, right? There we go. Because I do want it to look sort of dimensional, and you can do that with this stuff. So the trick is, if you want more dimension, put down clear and then pour whatever color it is that you want over top of the clear, and it helps to keep it up, if that makes sense. Like if I were to put gold on top of this now, the gold tends to float to the top, so you'd be able to see colors underneath the gold. I don't want to mix this on the canvas too much, because I want those colors to sort of stay separate. That's what I want. Just cover up those holes. There we go. All right. it, and then dip it again down to the other corner, and then I'm going to get the edges, bring it down there, get those edges there, bring it down to this side, let it run, 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 run. I think that this is going to be a winner. That's nice. And I've got some little stuff happening, of course, underneath. And you can see it. It looks pretty cool. And I gotta go get my little guy. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have had a full day. I have made 2 cheesecakes, tidied up a bit, got a little bit of laundry started. Not much, not big on the laundry part, you know. Throw that in the corner. Put some more alcohol on my rag and wash my gloves off. And I am going to bring it down for a little look-see. Looks kind of cool. If I had a little bit left over, I could do like I just want a little bit of something in it. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's put it in here. Oh, jeez. All right, that was clever. I didn't know if you noticed, but I just spilled a little bit of ink on my chair. It's okay. All right. And using alcohol ink, of course, gives you a little bit more time with the resin. That's what that does. So I'm gonna come all the sound effects. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can't remember that song, but I remember it being an old song that I liked from years ago. And this time I am not taking the dryer to it. This time I am just going to leave it the hell alone. Is what I'm going to do. I just want to kind of go like that. Sort of make it like a texture. You can kind of I think that's pretty good. I got a hair or something in there. I just want to run this gold as far around the edges as I can. And I'm really hoping that this will dry for me by tomorrow. And then I can take it with me to the market. I'm just taking like a few things, like small amounts of a few items to see kind of what people are looking for. And I really don't have the machinery or whatever it is to sort of, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Oh well. I will make the best of it. Little dogs. I think that's good. I'm going to leave it well enough alone. There we go. I'm going to take a torch. Try not to. Oh yeah. That's got some name, doesn't it? Just going to heat it up, get rid of the air bubbles. And that's, there we go. Done. Tiffany. I've got a cup of coffee down here. I think I'll put that in the fridge and take it with me to yeah, that's that. I like this. I do. It's of ABBA. Grew up on ABBA. I traveled from Nova Scotia all the way out to British Columbia when I was 15 years old. And my dad had a homemade tape of ABBA, ABBA's greatest hits. And he played that for me all the way across the States and back up into Canada. So that's my dad. Pretty cool. Drove him crazy. Drove him crazy listening to ABBA. That's okay. I do the same thing with my kids. At least I was listening to ABBA and not hardcore rap music, hip hop, which I don't mind in small doses, but I don't think I'd want to drive all the way across Canada listening to it. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it down. We'll have a look at it. And let's see if we can get it in focus here. Ah, there. It doesn't look like it's in focus, but that is actually the effect that the inks had underneath the Aurora Borealis. So I will show it to you again when it's dry, because there's some stuff happening in here, like little cells and stuff popping up. And I think that gold might probably do something too. I didn't want to make it react too much because I like to see if it'll do some things all on its own without taking over the whole picture. Anyway, that's it. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.